Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be doing a walk around video on this 85 Subaru Brumby Brat. You may have seen this video or this car a few times on the channel, like the short and the service video, but I've never done a walk around video of it. So today I'm going to walk around, show you it, and yeah, so as I said, this is a 85 Subaru Brumby or Subaru Brat, and some people call them the mini El Camino because they kind of look like one of those American knockoff Australian Ute looking things. Now, from the distance, it doesn't look too bad, like it looks fixable, but I'll show you that it's not very savable. So first we'll do a quick walk around. Got the Peugeot rims on it, wheels on it, 14 inches. From factory these had 13-inch wheels, but those wheels fit perfectly and give it extra ground clearance. Yeah, here's a sneak peek on how bad and rough it is, but more on that in a minute. Now, to some of you guys, you might look at this like, oh yeah, it's not too bad, but trust me, it's a lot worse, and I'll get to it right now. So you got a bit of rust there, heaps of rust here. We've got heaps of rust here. Got the smashed in mudguard here. Got some rust here. We got lots of rust here, like she's gone. Like there's a patch panel on the floor there. Yep, this thing is rotted. Rust along here, rust all there. Not so bad here. Rust all in the tub, as you can see. Just got the rust back here, like that goes inside the car. I can actually poke something from the inside and see it. It's got some damage and rust up here. Oh, there's rusted away. Tailgate's rusted away, bashed to hell. I fixed it by using door hinges. Never works. It does work, see? See? Perfectly good tailgate. Got the latch to work with zip ties. Tail lights are smashed out. This lens is not a Brumby lens. It's probably from a wagon or something, but that's just screwed on there. Bashed to hell here. More rust here. Completely rotted here. This is bad. I think this is pretty sure it's Bondo overhauls. So obviously the original owner 100 years ago tried to fix it. Rusty, paint peeling, rust there. Let me get a better look. Yep, look at that glorious weight reduction. Fix the floor this side. Yeah, big hole. This side's solid. That's a patch panel someone did in the past. You can see more. You can see more of the holes right along there. That's just a piece of fake cardboard behind there. Still got his badge here though. Then, as I showed you, rust there. So, got rust along here. Have to put some silicone on the top here because it leaks. But underneath the cowl's good. Bonnet's good. Bumper, bull bar's a little bit bent in. These are okay. Grill a little bit broken. That's got a little patch panel made out of another indicator. LED side indicators, because why the hell not? More silicone work here, more rust. It's pretty bad over this side. Got some rust here. You can see there the door will break off eventually. Passenger side's worse. It's so bad, in fact, you actually have to lift the door up on it. Here we go. She's cactus. Absolutely cactus. And if you watch, if I want to shut it, because the door dropped a little bit because it's rusted off. So yeah, we had this thing for years. My dad got it 100 billion years ago from the salt flats we have here in this state. But other than that, runs alright. Motor's noisy. Gearbox is alright, get stuck in 4th gear. Full drive works. Brakes, the brakes are kind of there, but who needs brakes really when you got a 4-speed manual? Clutch seems to be janky and stuff, but it's slowly getting there. Now, if you saw this thing in person, you probably think to yourself, Jesus Christ, nothing works on it. Nope, everything works. I fixed the tail lights, the horn, the headlights, the driving lights, everything in the interior, everything works. I even changed the radio, so even the radio works. Every single thing now works on this ute. Not much for the brakes, but yeah. The only thing that really changed to get going was the fuel pump. So it's got a team of fuel pump, the same one what's on my green car. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to that video. I'll probably put it in the description. But anyway, so these are not the factory wheels, they're Peugeot wheels, as I said. The reason why they got Peugeot wheels on it, because they give it extra ground clearance and it makes it look better, because from factory they have those puny little 13s. And the reason why they're Peugeot wheels is Peugeots and Brumbies have the exact same sort of spacing on the studs. And another thing you might notice, it sits so low in the front, sits so high in the rear, because the front suspension sagged out of it. So from the distance it's not too bad, but this thing's really sad. Like I said, got tail lights working, numplate lights work, stop lights work, reverse lights work. Found out the switch was full of gear oil, so that's one reason why. Changed the side indicators to LED because, well, one of them I couldn't get working, so I just chucked those LED ones on there. Parkers work, indicators work, headlights work. Driving lights just butt up to the headlights, so they come on with the high beam. Not the correct way of doing things, but gives it a look. Sorry for the video being zoomed in, but this phone seems like it's zoomed in, but it's actually zoomed out. Wipers work. All I had to do was tap the motor and they work. Windscreen's no good, but oddly enough, the glass and the doors are good. And the rear glass is scratched, but not broken, so that's kind of cool. Typical door cap fell off, and yeah, she's really rusted, but runs, drives, kind of stops. So I've been using it around the farm since I got it going 3 months ago. So yeah, this is what I mean by mini El Camino style thing, because it's got the no pillar on the door. Got the door lights to work, to the dash and everything. Oh, rust fell out of it. Yeah, I'll stop it here and take it into the inside. Okay, welcome to the interior. Now, nothing special with it at all. I did clean the interior of it, but it's messy again because I've been, as I said, using it around the farm, been working on it. The rubber mat, the factory mat's all worn out, so I got this carpet here to cover that up. Seats are sagged out of it. That seat's not too bad. Actually, both these seats were stuck, so it's taken me forever, but I got them freed up. See that rust on the floor there? That's because the rust in the back there, it leaks water in here. So as I said, 4-speed manual, full drive, and you got full drive low. I adjusted the handbrake on it. The handbrake works well. Re-glued the badge, got the horn working. All this is here. You got the fan, you got the heater control, you got your vents here and here and here. Got a rear view mirror, and that's not broken. Headliner's a little bit sad, and his pillars are sad. That's what the interior, that's what the color of the interior was like before I got the heat gun to everything. Door panels actually in pretty good condition for what they are. Not that though. Spare spark plugs. Start button because someone messed around with the wire in this thing, so it doesn't start the traditional way, so you got to start by that. The lights work, the dimmer works. As I said, the wipers work. Completely forgot that someone messed around wiring it. So the radio comes on, and this come on with the bloody key off, and I don't know how to fix it. So yeah, everything's still here. That door panel was actually pretty alright. That's the radio I chucked in here, one of the cars. That little slider doesn't work, but it's got a working radio. So, I don't know if you heard that, but I didn't want to play it too long. Don't want to get copyrighted. I got an ashtray. Cigarette lighter does work. Got your choke. I got a manual switch override for the electric fan, because this thing was an AC vehicle, but no longer has it, sadly. But who needs AC? It's got the interior light. That won't work until I turn the key on. Just give me a second. Here we go. That works. That's the cluster in it. And this thing gives me hell because all the wiring behind it's janky. So if you don't have it in the right place, you have no gauges and no lights. So yeah, sometimes I have to get my hand behind the dash and play around with it. Clock isn't set correctly. Dash is all cooked. That's Australian sunflower. Air vents are broken. Virtually this thing was ahead of its time in '85 because, well, all the other utes never came with AC. Well, this one did. So, as you can see, by all the wiring, she's pretty bad. Pretty bad. But it all works. Has its work and everything. Everything works. I recolored all this interior panels with a blowtorch because they were all faded, but not the best idea. But so yeah, like I said, do have the plastic panels to go here to hold this up, but all the clips are broken, so I need to get new clips. Seats do slide backwards and forwards because they were stuck. Seats do fold back. You can see more crap. Yeah, that's not much with the interior at all. Except it's all rusty and falling to pieces, and yeah, it's all here. It's here. Seatbelts are still here. Haven't been worn since the 90s, I reckon. Tire pressures, if you still have the 13s. There you go. You got that now. Now I have to use both my hands to open the bonnet, so I'll take you back. Alright, we're back again. I had to cut it off to open the bonnet. Now the bonnet's in pretty good shape. Here's the tune-up information if you need it. This is the EA81 engine, apparently really bulletproof, but this one's kind of noisy. And before you ask, yes, I use 20W50. Can use 20W60, but don't have the money for it. And this is the yard car. So, yep, pretty standard. Definitely was AC because it has all the AC lines and wires and all that. Got the wrong belt for the alternator, as you can see, but it does the job. It charges at 14.7, 14.8, so charges the battery real good. This is not the factory hold down. This is what I just had lying around. This is the horn wire. I had to butt off power for the horn because I couldn't get the horn circuit to work. So it's got 12 volts going to this wire, going to the horn wire that used to be here, and run into that horn there. So yeah, that's where the spare wheel goes. Got your transmission dipstick, your engine dipstick, EGR still hooked up because, well, can't be bothered. Starter mode, I do have another one, but needs a solenoid. This front shock mount was buggered, so I'd done it before I even drive the ute around. Master cylinder, coil. I did clean up all those wires under here too. Not bother fixing that. I actually don't know what that even does. I think that's for the fan. See, electric fan. I fixed the wiring for that, and that does come on when the car gets its temperature, but it does have a manual bypass just in case it doesn't work. Ground here for it. And again, guys, sorry for rambling, but this is how I explain things to people. I ramble a lot, and it works. People enjoy my videos, and I do appreciate it like crazy. I thank a lot of you for your views and subscribers. Even though I'm not getting paid by YouTube, I still really appreciate it. Made myself a little overflow tank thingy out of a soft drink bottle. Apparently you need a recovery system cap, which it already has. Not the correct radio to do it, but a little overflow for it and everything. Those blue wires on the headlight plugs, that's the bypass for the driving lights. And I've learned this thing is negative ground, so if you want to put LEDs on it, you got to mess around to do that. Yeah, fun. As I said, charge is good. I did do the valve lashes, and that's all set to 0.24 for the intake and 0.34 for the exhaust. I was going to do a video of it, but my head was on the road. It was no good. As you remember, I did the service on it. Oh, this thing leaks oil too. I think it's leaking from the front main seal. But oddly enough, I check the oil every time before I start it. Oil's always perfectly full. Even after I run it for a while, let it sit for a couple hours and check the oil. Oil is perfectly full. So, I don't know how this thing's generating oil. It's not putting fuel into the oil. I already done the sniff test and everything and fuel test, and it's perfectly fine. So, I don't know. Maybe it's my imagination, or maybe it's not a bad leak and not worry about it, but I'm not going to worry about it. So, yeah, good engine. The timing geared, not belt or chain, so that's a good thing. Numbered all the plugs and everything. It's got the manual winter, summer flap. And that's all I can say. Still got the jack handle. Driving lights work and everything. I'll start it up and hopefully it starts, because this thing is a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay. Turn the key. Pump it a few times. There it is running. And she's noisy. If you can't hear it, she's noisy. She's a noisy engine, I'm afraid. Sounds like rod knock, but oddly enough, you only can hear it when you give it RPM. Don't know. Did fix the exhaust leak, and tell you what, exhaust cement from CRC is brilliant stuff. You should get it from super cheap. That clicking sound you hear is the Timu fuel pump. Timu pump, you can hear it. Oh, a little bit dieseling. So, yeah, one last thing before I forget. That tyre, passenger side rear tyre, we had to change all of those, and those are the old tyres we had lying around. So that one we had lying around, this one we had lying around, and this one we had lying around. We had to change all those because they hold air, or they did hold air, but it blew out the sidewall. It didn't hold air at all. This one, the old positive traction tyre, is the only original tyre on this ute when we put those rims on there. Yep, I think that's about it. Again, guys, this will probably be just a video of me rambling on about it. I do apologise. But if you do enjoy my videos, please comment, like, share, subscribe. Do what all you want to do. Shout out to your friend who loves these things. Doesn't matter where they are. England, America, Canada, New Zealand. Anywhere you want. Again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on this rusted out 85 Brumby Brat. See you in the next one, and take care.